This is Happy Bird from happybirdsglitternest.blogspot.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make super easy little tassels out of stiff white felt. And this is rhinestone chain. These were really easy to put together. I think you're really going to love them. This would look beautiful on a shabby chic Christmas tree, or since they're so lightweight, you can use them in journals, or just about anything you want, a bag tag. So with that said, stay tuned and I'll show you exactly how to make these. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need is some stiff white felt, and you can find this at Michael's and I think Hobby Lobby, but make sure that it's the non-adhesive kind. You don't want the type where you peel off the back and there's adhesive. That won't work, okay? So just plain white stiff felt. And you're going to cut for each little tassel, you're going to cut a little rectangle that is 2 inches in height and 3 inches in width, okay? Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is take my scissors. Now, you're only going to cut little pieces of fringe up to about here, which is about 1/2 inch maybe away from the top. Now, if you don't think you can pretty much eyeball it, then you can take a ruler and with a pencil draw a line here and then just cut right up to that point, okay? I don't do that. I mean, I can pretty much eyeball it, so that's what I'm going to do. And let me move my camera up a little more. There we go. And I'm just taking little cuts like this, taking my time. I do have a Martha Stewart pair of scissors that cuts fringe, but I just decided not to use that for this today. And I'm just going to take my time. And it doesn't have to be absolutely 100% perfect as far as cutting up the line. Just, try the best you can. This will be rolled, so it's not like you're going to see a lot of that if you make a little error here or there, as long as it's not extreme. Okay. Okay, so now we have our fringe cut. And the next thing we're going to do is you're going to need some Beacon Fabri-Tac. I highly recommend you get this for this project. If you don't have it, believe me, you will love it. You'll end up using it on a lot of things. Let's see. Oh, you can use any type of cord you want. I'm using the 1mm white macrame type cord. I think they call this rat tail. It's kind of a silky type satiny look, and I'm just gonna cut about where I think I want it as far as length goes. And let me see, yeah, I'll probably cut it about here. And let me measure it. Yeah, I cut about 3 inches. Alright, so now we're going to take the Fabri-Tac. This is amazing glue, I have to tell you. It's rubbery, so it peels off very easily, but at the same time, it will hold anything that you glue onto glass or metal. It's just amazing stuff. Okay, I'm just going to put some glue right across the top here. Pretty good amount. Put the cap back on. And then I just fold this in half, and I'm going to turn it this way. Put that about like that, okay? And then I'm just going to roll the stiff felt. I love working with a stiff felt because I think it makes really pretty tassels, and it's so easy to cut. It's a lot different than cutting regular felt. And I'm just taking my time, rolling, rolling, rolling. And then when I get to the end part here, I'm just going to take a little clothespin. You can use anything you want, and it doesn't matter if it squishes it down because you can shape it once it's finished drying. And I'm going to allow this to dry about, maybe 20 minutes or so. And then we'll be back and we'll do the rest. Okay, so I told you before about all these awesome trims that Hobby Lobby has for very inexpensive. I paid half price for this. They usually go on sale, the trims do, in the fabric section about twice a month. And you can get these for 40%, 50% off. And this particular one is 24 feet. And I did pay half of $2.99. So they're really pretty trims. You might want to check them out. Now, I did purchase 10 yards of this beautiful little 2.5 millimeter AB chain on Amazon. It took 1 day to get here because I had Prime, and it was free shipping because I had Prime. And with tax, I think I paid $9.30. And it got here in 1 day. So I will, if you're interested, I will put a link to this chain on my blog. All you have to do is just click on the picture of this project when you come to happybirdsglitternest.blogspot.com. And if you click on the picture, everything will open up and the link will be there. And the company is called Honbay, Honbay. Now, I don't receive any type of kickback or free product or money or anything else from sharing this with you. I'm just sharing it with you because I wanted to tell you about a great deal that I found. Okay. So I'm going to take this off. Just kind of make it into a circle, squish it back in place there. All right. And I'm going to be cutting 3 pieces this chain, and I really like the 2.5 millimeter size because I think the 3 millimeter is just a little big for this. All right, so I'm going to wrap this on around, and I think I'm going to cut it about here, right here. So I'm going to get my little nipper tool. Okay. And then I can cut 3 pieces. And if you accidentally cut it a link too long or whatever, no big deal. When you wrap it around, you just cut it off with your nipper tool. Okay, so I have my 3 little pieces. Okay, so we're going to start with this. And I'm going to start here at the back part. And just going to go all the way around like this with the glue. And yes, this stuff does hold this chain, and it holds it very tightly. All right. I'm going to start here, I think at the bottom. Alright, so this one was about a link too long, which is fine. I'll just cut it. Didn't fall off. There we go. Push this together, and don't worry about it getting on your hands. Rolls right off. Okay, just gonna straighten that up and put the second one. Wrap that on around. Okay. Then a third one. I'm going to wrap that on around. And I think for whatever reason, okay, I won't need to cut an extra one off. Alright, now you have your 3, but it looks like we have room for a 4th one. We need more glue here. And that's okay to do that, because sometimes the glue will dry out while you're taking your time. Alright, there we go. Now it looks like we have room for a 4th one up there, so that's a good thing. Make it even more blingy. Estimate how much we're going to need for the 4th one. So sometimes it might take 3 rows, sometimes it might take 4. Okay. And I love the fact that this glue dries clear. You don't have to worry about it smudging anything. All the way around. All right. And you will see that when this dries, it dries rock hard. And the longer you leave it, for, you know, like if you leave it overnight, it'll just be solid, which is really nice. Now at the bottom here, I want to put some of these pink pearls around there, just to make it extra fancy. Okay. So let me get a rough idea of about how long I'll need this. I'm going to cut it here, and if I need to cut one off, that's fine. I can do that. Alright. So at the bottom here, I'm going to put some glue all the way around. Okay. And then do this around. Oops. Okay, I'm going to hold it there just for a second, just until it grabs. You know, I think we can do one less pearl on that. Let's see. Yeah. There we go. And I just take my time with these, because believe me, the more time you take with them, it's going to be really pretty by the time you're finished. Alright, so this is what we have so far, but I wanted to do a couple more very simple things that will really give it that oomph. Okay, This is called Stickles, and it is in the color Icicle. Stickles in Icicle. And you see the top here? We're going to cover this up by using this. This is just glitter glue, basically iridescent glitter glue. And we're going to go all the way around the top like this. Now this takes a little while to dry, the Stickles does, so just want to let you know that. Okay, so we kind of filled up the top, and as this dries, this will shrink down. So, okay, so now one last thing. I bought a package of these acrylic little, they almost look like large hole spacer beads, and they came in a package hanging up where all the acrylic pearls are in Hobby Lobby, and these were pretty cheap if I remember right. You get a ton of them in a bag hanging up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slip this through the top, straight down, and that glue, the iridescent glue that I just put on, glitter glue, will hold that when it dries, okay? And it'll come out really pretty. Now, what I do to wait for these to dry is I just take a Dollar Tree basket with the little clothespin, and I just do that, and you can hang them all the way across. Okay, so when this dries completely, I'll be back and I'll show you the finished product. Okay, so this is completely dried. This is the one we made with 4 rows of chain, and it is just rock hard solid. That chain's not going anywhere. And so I think it turned out really pretty. Some have 3, some have 4. Depends on how far you go up with your chain and start to glue. So I think they turned out nice. I think they'd make a nice addition to any shabby chic Christmas tree or package, or for that matter, craft. And they really do sparkle. I don't know if you can see this on camera. I know that a lot of times the silver color turns out a lot darker in pictures and on film than they are, but these are very pretty. So with that said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and God bless each and every one of you, and take care. Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.